What's up, Pie Girl? What's up, Travis? You're saying good night and good job, as in you're leaving, or? No, it's not Thursday night. You know what? I will admit, my days get pretty messed up. I always mix up the days. But I can probably edit it on my computer. One moment, guys, and I will show you guys that video that you guys didn't get to see. You only got to hear my voice. 1 second. All right, folks, as promised, oops, there we go. As promised, let's check out that video. Where's my mouse? There you are, mouse. So anybody joining us, we were just at a job. In fact, it was right down there, about a block away. It's a job where, don't know if you heard earlier today, a funeral home was found transferring bodies into U-Haul trucks instead of refrigerated trucks because someone smelled something and called 911. So this was all taken hours ago, right? Let me increase the brightness here. In fact, let me, hold on. I gotta put the laptop back in the thing. I'm not about to get some serious C-spine pain. So yeah, what was I saying? Oops, I forgot my keyboard. So anyway, when I first arrived, I did not notice it at the time, but I was glad that I saw it. You can see a white guy in a white suit, right? Obviously, they don't wear that unless they're transferring bodies. So this is the funeral home, the U-Haul truck. I'm not sure what this vehicle was doing here. See this vehicle? That vehicle. They must have been trying to block it or something, or the staff members went into here and then they left. All right, you can see obviously there's activity going on here. There are folks still at the funeral home at, what is it, 1 o'clock in the morning. Please leave all packages, general office, yeah, whatever. You can see obviously there's still folks out here. Oh, wait a minute. So what it looks like is that he had the white suit underneath of that jacket. And he just placed the yellow jacket over his white suit. I just now got that. Obviously you can see the caskets there. It is a funeral home. Here's where you can see some activity going on. So this is the shot from the left angle because that's all I had to work with. As you can see, they blocked the entire view with a vehicle here and all this black tarp all over the place. As you can see, there's movement of the dolly, which indicates possible movement of a body, right? Then they closed the door. What happened to that huge garage door they had open? Look, he's trying to peek to see if I was still there. You can see the shadows. How about that creepiness? You can see the shadows of them possibly hauling a body into or out of the U-Haul. Oh, there's the body actually. I know I said previously I don't think I got the body, but there's the body. So what it looks like is that they're taking the body out of the U-Haul truck and putting it into the funeral home. And I'm assuming that there's space in the funeral home of, because I do believe they have refrigerated compartments in the funeral home. Only because I watched Ozark. Awesome show, by the way. So check this out. You see that? You see that movement? You see that plasticky looking body bag thing, whatever that is? Right? That's it. Boom. Thank you, Wind. D. You gotta check it out. D, are you Diego? Are you my guy Diego? Diego, by the way, one of our photographers. All right. So now at this point, I think the cops are trying to block that angle or whatever. You know. But there were cops on the scene. There were cops on the scene. It was at this angle. That's when that old guy came and, you know, started to mess with me. You know, he said, "You don't know who I am." He said something like that. Anyway, if you guys want to check that out. Didn't mean to call him old. I would say elderly. I would say 50-something. Actually, elderly is like 60-something. I would say, I don't know what I would say. Middle-aged, middle to older-aged male. How about that, huh? Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to find this guy. Hold on. I'm trying to find this guy. There he is.
Seaview Avenue. Erskine Street to Fountain Avenue. Automatic alarm commercial. 5 class 3 box 4002. Address 116-29. Seaview Avenue. Erskine Street to Fountain Avenue. Automatic alarm commercial building. 425 dispatcher 442.
Yeah, he was pretty ridiculous. Because he was saying, "I own this store." That's a good one. He was like, "I own this store. I own this sidewalk. I'm gonna have you arrested." Someone said he was a mobster. I don't know if he was a mobster. He certainly didn't look like one. You want to see a mobster? This is what a mobster looks like. Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. Mama never told you'd be the chosen one. Looking good, baby. I believe you're feeling fine. Shame about it. Moon on the bad side with a blue moon in your eye. That is an awesome show. Every time I go to Jersey, right? I pass Newark, I pass the factories. That song gets stuck in my head. All right, let's get out of here. I think we've got some time left on the clock. Oh, wait a minute. I want to see Channel 7, but I don't want to be far from Miss Happy Apple. I don't want to say it's a show for everybody because everybody has different things they like to watch. Oops. But I will say it is, if you like the mob stuff, you like mob movies, mob TV shows, I think you're gonna like it. You know, but like any good show that's violent or whatever, like Game of Thrones, there's some pretty messed up stuff. Some pretty messed up stuff.
158, utilize universal precautions. Utilize universal precautions.
And I will say, you know, sometimes it can feel kind of slow because, you know, he does talk to a therapist a lot as well, right? You guys remember Dr. Melfi, right? So tell me about your mother. My mother, she's trying to have me whacked. EDP. And what was it? And what did her what did his mom say? Boo-hoo! Poor you! My son wants to put me in a nursing home. It's a retirement community, ma. Come on. Why you always gotta break my balls over here? I think my wires are tangled. I need to fix this laptop. Oh, let's get out of here. Sandals in New Jersey, because I didn't know that there was an actual Bada Bing. They just changed the sign or something. Is it as good as The Godfather? I would say it's difficult to compare a TV show to a movie, I think. Besides, when I watched The Godfather, I thought it was good. I just can't remember much from it. You know, it was I don't know, for some reason I do enjoy the more modern mob movies, you know. I hate it when FD does that. Alright, how am I gonna get out of here? Here we'll stroll up Flatbush. Take a little stroll. Who's leaving? Alex? Take care, Alex. Yeah, Alex, hopefully next time you come on here, we'll have a fire or something. Unfortunately, we had to keep this job super discreet because, you know, exclusivity is important. Turn left. Got it. Let's go northbound on Flatbush and yeah, let's do that. News 12 on the scene, but I don't see any activity. All right, take care, Pouty. Yeah, that's why the police cars were there. And I know someone said, oh, that scared me, whatever that sound was. That was the cops on the PA speaker saying, are you done yet? Because I think the cops wanted me to leave so they could do the bodies and then the cops could leave. But the thing is, looks like the cops are still there. So I don't know why they were giving me a hard time or just asking me when I was going to leave. I think that was a way for them to worry less about me and me not getting the shot of the bodies, which I did get the shot of one body. But yeah, at some point there were like 3 police cars there. I do see a police car here as well. I'm not sure why it's here or what it's doing here. Or, I'm not sure if they're on a different job. I have no idea what they're doing. But it is close enough to the funeral home. Yeah, it looks like it's nothing. Just guarding a bodega, I guess. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. Not be surprised if he got arrested. So yeah, this is Flatbush Avenue, by the way. You know, in the daytime, in rush hour, it can be a nightmare. You know, and as you can see, there's only 2 lanes, and it only takes 1 truck to block a lane. I mean, to double park, and it will cause chaos. Like, traffic be really slow down. Speaking of double parked trucks, wait a minute, why is this one, it looks like it was, the rear windows were all like, had garbage bags on it. Remember the sergeant from Canarsie? He's like, I'm telling you the truth. You know what they found back there? They found a gun in there. He could have shot the place up. 100 people could have died. You guys remember that sergeant, right? Canarsie?
Yeah. Between Inwood Avenue and McCombs Road. Class C alarm involved in America. 440 dispatch.
Yeah, that was the best sergeant I've seen in a while. And what else did he say? Oh yeah, he told that girl, none of my officers drag you. You're a smart young lady. You know what dragging is. None of my officers drag you. One second. At a red light, and that's when I can read your messages. And now it's green. Great. I hope it's napalm when it's over. You know what the thing is, though? Like, how is anybody to know that the U-Haul trucks were used for dead bodies? How is anybody supposed to know? Unless, maybe, when they rent the truck, it says, hey, so-and-so funeral parlor, funeral home, That's the only way. But what if the owner went there and just put his name down and rented it? Wow, a 7-Eleven that's actually open. My dad believed that vitamin C stuff. I think I'll go through the park. Wow, look at that. He almost hit the bus. Or is it the car almost hit the bus? In fact, I think that car was on the wrong lane and he messed me up as well, because I just went behind him. So it looks like the bus was in the right lane, but not this car right here. Oh, Wendy's, why couldn't you be open? What's Paul saying, guys?
About 446 seconds.
I've barely seen an A&W here. I'm not even, yeah, I can't even recall seeing an A&W here. Horrible roads, horrible roads. I think I'll just drive 5 miles an hour until this is over. I like Good Burger. I mean, you don't see much of those in the city. They close some of them down, by the way. But I like Five Guys. Also like Bear Burger. Not too crazy about Shake Shack, but you know, I'll eat Shake Shack. And to your right, you have the Barclays Center. Speaking of Shake Shack, you guys heard about the time they found an In-N-Out burger on the road in Manhattan? And the funny thing is this, there were no, there's no In-N-Outs in New York City, right? I think it's in Los Angeles or something. So that's what was so weird, is that it's not something that you even find here. Maybe someone brought one from LA and dropped it.
Engine 230. Engine 230. 230, utilize universal precautions. I repeat, utilize universal precautions. You are responding to a fever cough incident. 230, 10-4. 5-4, dispatcher 4-4.
Anyone who is DMing me right now, I'll be getting to your messages as well. As soon as I stop, as soon as I park. Shots fired in the Bronx. No surprise there. For a second, I thought you said I love the fires at Five Guys. Then I'm like, oh, okay.
Copy, 103, Wisconsin 1010, dangerous condition. Northwest Expressway, exit 5B, northbound direction. On 5775, 1037, code 4. EMS and PD already on the scene. The patient's in the ambulance. On the way down. Northwest Expressway at exit 5B, northbound direction, debris in the right lane. Northbound to the 4th confirmed shots fired, 216 in Boulevard.
So do you buy just like, do they have only like one size fry, or how does that work? So pretty much no further information than what we hear. One shot heard close to 219 on the boulevard. Sir David, what's your location? We're on 219 on the boulevard. No further. Okay, no further. No further to 260 Bronx Boulevard. No further units. All right, so yeah, I used to eat Subway, but the one on by 43rd Street and 3rd Avenue or something in Midtown. That one eventually closed. I mean, you know, it's not open. I'm not sure if I tried Sonic before. I've never tried that one, Ashley.
West and Greenpoint Avenue, Greenwood Avenue. That's 4K. Five Adams. 5 Adams, sir. Show me the back and response 3 on that. Yep. 5 Adams, step 1. You know, see a direct ticket there, number 738733873K. Yeah, marking 91. Step 4. 105, response 10. 63. 501, enjoy. What's going on here?
I'll tell you what, I no longer go to the Burger King near my place because usually I do like Burger King though, you know, but just the one by my place, I don't know, something about it. Don't like it. Don't mind the Wendy's near my place though. Well, how many stacks of meat is there in it? And there's like a ton of bacon or something? Alright, finally. Somewhere to park.
35 directed, 27, 29, junction. 725 4th Avenue, 23 to 24 Streets, 105.
Great.
For the phone box 1436, the address 725 4th Avenue, 23 to 24 Streets, 105. Ladder 122. 122. Bonding 1436. Alright, front door. 103. This is Bonding 1436. This information available. Phone. I know 503, dispatcher 443. Apartment David 1. 223 to 243 on the crossing. Third party call stated is the fire at the first floor of Michigan. 101. That's 172 charges. 72 charges. This line of residence 725 4th Avenue, 725 4th Avenue, apartment David 1. 233 to 243 on the cross, sector average responding, one call to stop it. Engine 228. 2 Sergeant, right away, guys, okay? Engine 228. 228, report to the dumpster next to the building, okay? Yes. On the call this time. Fire, what's coming in at 59? 505.
I'm so might be a fire, I'm not sure yet. Oh, no cheese for me. Maybe I'll take it without cheese.
103 to 101 direct.
They put onion rings in there? Interesting.
Yeah, listen, all these jobs on the Cross Bronx are going to be related. We're over here at Cross Bronx. And they have the queues. Come over here and meet us. Webster and Cross Bronx. We're going to have to shut down the Cross Bronx momentarily. They're always big.
So response for you. Could you show me back in Adam?
That's response to, okay? That's fine. Thank you much. Audio sessions are online. If there's no further, please don't
Ken.
280.
I know a Ken Buffo.
956, 1099, CPR is in progress, EMS is on scene. 10-4. 507, 440. He keeps saying he's on the Cross Bronx. Alright, 10-4. Alright, contact is 233, gonna confirm 53 FDL Drive to East 102nd Street. No highway available, send it on K. Highway 308, respond to conference of 109 precinct for 53 LIE exit 24 westbound direction.
We should be eating healthy. It's difficult for some. Ken, is this Ken Buffo, by the way? Is it Ken Buffo or Ken Murray? That's the only two. Oh, okay. What do you do, by the way? Yeah, I don't particularly care for pickles.
103, the people vehicle by 3rd Avenue, which direction? North or south?
Like egg on a burger. So back in Asia, there was a, I think it's called a Romley burger, and yeah, I do recall they put egg on the burger, and I'm not sure if that is a standard thing. In fact, from what I can recall, you just said, you know, regular Romley burger. And
Possible one car 53 westbound LA at sorry. You guys are seeing the Boulevard? It's going to be a one vehicle accident taking out the right hand side of the lane. Can you have a tow responder and have a unit responder as well, please?
Yeah, I did hear about that, Apple.
What?
About crops going to waste, right? Yeah, it's you know, a lot of, even milk, I heard, or I saw, they're just dumping the milk. Oh, Vermont, I heard they make good ice cream over there. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else about Vermont. Peanut butter. Oh.
948. Box 1436, 1018, 1022.
1018. Oh, I totally forgot about the news.
1018 on 1436, 1018, box 1436 for 1022. What is it, a 48 battalion? Now 511, dispatcher 443.
Totally forgot about the news.
Trusted name in local communities.
Those two are 106, correct? Those are
serving their communities. Key food stores are now hiring in all locations.
You just want to try to call back for the 75 4th Avenue. I believe it's just the apartment building right above where the fire was. Just call back. Surely one of the things. Try to call back. News advising if you set the location. I'll try to call back. Send it to the boy. Have it, Lieutenant. Have it, boy. I'm moving to 103 location. 10-4. 103, proceed. I'm looking around now, but there was a tractor trailer on the right.
How you doing, Christopher? The handy talkies, yeah. You do got to be close to it because that's just how it works. I heard there are more expensive radios that can't pick up the handy talkies. I am just not familiar with those radios or scanners, whatever they are. Cuomo was talking to Ellen.
I'm working 95, if you take all the unit for the bus. How's it going, folks? Anyone can show in you at the same location? Two drivers.
It's not going to be the kind of rain that we're going to see overnight tonight. So if you have things to do, it's not going to feel that way. Obviously, we're seeing the showers right now and temperatures in the 50s.
Place this laptop in a better position.
The next 24 to 36 hours for you. We've been talking about rain, about 1 to 3 inches of it between now and tomorrow morning, and that is going to be enough to create some flood problems. The smaller streams in Big Creek, especially the susceptible and prone areas.
to tracking.
And those strong winds will accompany
Show me, Evan.
That's one. So as I mentioned, right now we do have the rain. It's not terribly heavy, but from Oakland, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk County, this is pushing northward into southern Fairfield County, also into Westchester County. You can see overall not a ton out there at
Zero
present,
response to.
but there's plenty to go. Our big storm system is still just pumping up that moisture from the south, and you can see all the orange and yellow on the radar. But that
7-8,
moisture
response to.
is all the way
7-2.
Oops.
7-8 response to. You're coming in 2 by 2 gate 7-2 response to. 7-2 response to, sorry. I checked the call back on that 1010. It was a non-working number. Canvas conductor with negative results. You can mark it on the X-ray. Show me on a 75 directed at 750.
So where is this mysterious in and out? Oh, I'm hearing the same cop who sirened at me last night. That's just haunting, right?
All the way to the end, I'm on the third of the third. Alright, then, well, we're coming on to Jerome, 101. We're going to slowly make our way down, and if necessary, we're going to have to shut down the cross line.
Alright, well, so it's a disabled tractor trailer in the cross line just after 3rd Avenue? Alright, pass on.
Trying to plug this phone in.
Alright, 103, the SCP is the same thing with the disabled, correct?
Yeah,
Pass on.
308, you chose 8-4.
I must say, this is quite annoying. Alright. I think I got it. Almost. There we go. $2 to 4 hours for a burger.
Rodrigo is also the 500th COVID patient to be released from Mount Sinai because he was made the longer to undergo some rehab. And he said when he feels well enough, he will fly back to his home Chile to reinstate with his family. Pretty positive and uplifting stories would like to know. Post them on social media with the hashtag grateful for you, and we might use them on TV or online. Wonderful news.
Alright, I'm CNCB advised, the Raven is taken out, Postmaster Expressway, 3rd Avenue, just after 3rd Avenue, the exit northbound direction. Right lane is closed. Can you copy? CNC copy, Kat? How far is the first preaching? I'm from disabled vehicle, Honey Hudson Parkway, exit 18, by Cathcart Street. No highway available, send it on, please.
I think that's a little bit better, right?
308.
ETR, Tom.
Take care, Katie.
True value, Charlie 8-4.
Next week, staff will up that to 250 bills.
Hey, response 6.
All involved say that the
And then response 3.
so they'll be
Responsive, I don't know, 91 to my direction. That's Florida, guys, 3540.
Now, Michael, I'm not an authority or anything, but Jose Andres he's a saint, right? I mean, it's incredible what he does.
You said 498 Nassau Road, there's an in and out. Now is this
308.
308.
Does anyone Adam?
This is 498 Nassau Road in Roosevelt, New York, Oceanside, New York. No, that's In-N-Out Deli. That's not In-N-Out Burgers.
103.
Real funny.
Northbound, cross Bronx closed at the moment to remove the debris at 3rd Avenue.
Alright, 10-4. TMC copy, cap.
Doesn't seem like a knockout 100%. It is a very important proof of concept because what it is proving is that a drug can block this virus. And not all researchers are agreeing. Dr. Sunshine
72 boys.
offered no approval.
We had 1010, close to house, 150-553, First Avenue, second house from the Avenue. On the alley location, it goes to non-working call back here.
Right now, at 522.
72 boy, ready?
4th and 3rd Avenue, just show stars before the record open.
10-4.
Potential age or change from late. The NCAA took some business with 10 working for student athletes. They've been badly mobilization for decades. Watching today.
I had presumptive coronavirus in New York City. What do we got? What do we got?
Board.
76 boy.
Directed Butler and Smith.
10-4.
Well, Christopher, the last possible fire. Oops, I forgot to change back to. The last possible fire didn't end up being a fire. Ended up being a 1018.
Board.
I didn't know anyone sick. Like I said, I had presumptive coronavirus weeks ago. And it was horrible. I never slept so much in my life.
77 EMS updated the address. It's going to be 467 Wilson. 7774, thank you.
Which flavor is this? Dark chocolate chunk. How to handle it? You know, I was sick for about a week or two. I slept a lot. Took a lot of Tylenol, had a fever, had muscle aches, weakness. Any physical activity would make me more tired and slightly out of breath, but not really, not enough for me to get hospitalized or anything. I had a cough which lasted maybe about half a week to a week. Yeah, that's not In-N-Out Burger. I think I just searched it and it showed In-N-Out Deli.
West 140 Street and Lenox. Directed at
Welcome back. 525 is Thursday.
Filming your directed.
Good morning so far. And today's CNBC Money Report. Everyday heroes are now becoming action figures. Mattel's Fisher-Price brand is
You're taking residence code 12, 9330 for Hamilton Parkway, 9330 for Hamilton, apartment 4 Adam. Course is 92 Street, 94 Street. Everybody call the state. People inside the apartment yelling.
That's cool, right? Because these are people.
That's In and Out Deli.
It's the back door caller. They haven't listed any phone number. Call back in.
About $26.
Okay, Bible native for check. Please, let's cover make that 5 central. Have a house unit back up to start there, 95 overall way. Word back. Have fun, pressure impact. Got it, control going. After matching car, unit Bible native for check. Please utilize cover make that 5 central on the car. 10,000 tons, that should be advised. I'm in the vicinity of 95 overall. I didn't hear anything right now. I'll keep you about it. 10-4.
28 Adam.
17 Cafe on the top of the wall.
28 Adam, no further to 2.
Class 3, box 76121.
No further to 224 West. I'm going to
17 Cafe on the top of the wall. It's going to be a display.
Okay, what's the night? 95 Old Waterway.
And the 67 Adams, the whole intention class to help you travel.
Five units.
Boys.
9 boards.
91.
The Navy ship U.S. Comfort is
520.
leaving today, by the way.
Can we respond tonight?
Show us on 61 to the tap south.
Can't time is 29 hours for your station WF 575 zone 2. My radio.
And TikTok just hit 1 billion downloads.
Are you ready? Okay, one. Proceed, sir. Shadow 1, Dr. 91, is there a reference to the same location? Channel for 140 in Lennox is going to be 4593, 4593. You're doing a direct at the same location?
Housing 5 Charlie.
How you doing, your TV? Body removal? Not sure. Don't think I did.
First side door.
Like what?
First side door. Get in the side door. Halfway.
I don't want to have another one here. To response to?
25 boy. The count for the first one is going to be 4474. 4474. Go ahead with the next.
East 116 and Lexington Avenue.
So Farragut Road, that's 5810. Farragut, Cross Street to East 58 Street, East 9 Street.
Female police station needed someone escorted out from her apartment. No further information. Please advise the location sensitive. Stand by. Attention callback twice already. It went to voicemail. I'll check it again. Stand by.
I really thought the headlines were going to be something about that. Guess not.
Yeah, that's the one that's saying with 388 Manhattan Avenue and 191. Make it on 90. Was it night display? No night display?
They're just talking about the weather now. Let's see what the top headline is. I'm on channel 4 and 7, by the way.
For 300 to the back 4.5 road, mail is now urinating in front of the building. Check on back now. So there's nobody in front of any building here.
Now they're talking about the MTA disinfection plan. It's funny that he said that, Ashley, because on the, remember the Jewish guy, the rabbi, I'm not sure who the guy was, but it was a Jewish individual, and he said, what did he say? What did he say?
No evidence of shot fired by
Anyways, he was like, remember, the coronavirus is not for the Jews. It is not for the Jews. Remember, it is, I forget the word they use. We'll just say God. Remember, it is God who brought the coronavirus, and He's the one that will take it away. The thing is that a lot of Jewish folks don't support what that individual said. And some people assume is that that's how all Jewish people think. Just like the folks who went for the funeral. There we go. Wow, that was super quick. That was way too quick. They did like the quickest anchor read ever. There's our video.
Bodies had been stored in 4 parked U-Haul trucks. Said the owner had been dealing with an overflow of bodies inside his parlor. Neighbors alerted authorities after they saw liquid leaking from the back of the truck. The bodies were transferred to a refrigerated truck. That was yesterday.
Hey, Loud Labs News, New York City.
We're hearing about her personal struggles as well. Dr. Lorna Breen had recovered
On dun, 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 NBC New York, Channel 4, featuring footage exclusively from Loud Labs News, New York City. What's on Channel 7?
24 Hudson Street.
Thank you, folks. Rebecca, Devin, Pie Girl. She's my cherry pie. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah. They found 50 bodies. Yeah, check out the story. It's all over the news. It was news yesterday. It was news this morning. Did you guys see Bad Grandpa, where the it was just so weird, but hey Mark, I got a question for you. What do you mean I sound like the Family Guy, huh? What do you think, I sound like Peter Griffin or something? Yeah, but Channel 7 reported 100 bodies. Lloyd Mitchell reported 15 bodies. So there's a lot of confusion of how many bodies this funeral home had. Did anyone see Bad Grandpa? I think he got a kid to enter a, you know, those pageants for kids or something. It was hilarious. He didn't do anything like, you know, he didn't tell the kid to do anything like, you know, that would be wrong. But the kid was just, you know, I don't know how to describe it. But they played the Cherry Pie song, and they had a poll. You know, it wasn't nothing too inappropriate, I don't think, you know. But to all the moms and the daughters, they were in shock, and that was hilarious.
When I respond to CK.
Central, shall we do in a 75 directed, 3rd Avenue between 60 and 960?
10-4, gotcha. 57.
It's fine, back to 3rd Avenue from West 19th to West 37th Street. Thank you, units on the back.
Still out for 60 seconds.
Clear response, National. No meal showing unattended.
Oh, Pygirl said yes, LOL. I think Pygirl might have seen that. That's the video. Whoa.
Yeah, 10-4, show me going. 34 or 39?
34,
34 between the roommates is receiving a second call. Is now saying the male has a stick at the location. 7516 Fifth Avenue, apartment 1 Frank. It's security calling in.
Wait a minute.
Hey, David. Monster Director 91. Show us back in.
7-4.
8 post 1. 91, my direction.
How is it that a security guard calls in a fight between two roommates? How does that make sense? What kind of building they live in? There's a security guard.
Turning wheel. It's immediate. Spectrum's the.
And yeah, he did say he had a stick as well. Ashley, the thing about it is, I would love to give everybody a stimulus check. But the thing is, we only have so much money. And the folks that cross the border, they're not working here legally. And they're not doing things legally. They're not paying the taxes legally. I can't just be handing them out stimulus checks, free money to folks that weren't even supposed to be here in the first place.
Hey, sorry, 84. Post 284.
7-4.
Funny, Pyro. I feel like I can almost do an impression of Alec Baldwin's impression of Trump. You see, he does his lips like this. It's supposed to make him more Trump-like. But the thing is, and quite frankly, I've never seen the real Trump do the lip like this. Only Alec Baldwin. Only Alec Baldwin. Like Florida is reopening.
Hey, David, show us 84. Post 4, show me 84.
Thanks, Pygro. I try. Oh wow, every LA resident can now get tested regardless of symptoms.
Boy, you raise it?
Tomorrow midnight, Ohio reopens. Well, that gives me something to talk to my dad about. No sun.
bleeding? 84 to 10th floor. 545, dispatcher 2.
I mean, from what I heard, all the dorms, like, they, you know, folks just went home, you know? School's over.
Telephone confirmed 30, 54 West 1 Shabbat, 8th Avenue.
So I'm trying to edit the full video for YouTube. It's like somewhere in Midtown Manhattan, someone's getting robbed or burglarized.
6845. Proceed. You have the bus response location. 10-4, what's the condition for the bus?
Yeah, just have about here, please.
I need a condition for the bus.
That's ma'am.
10-4.
So they fight with the stick. They're not giving a condition of the victim. Usually they'll say, oh, trauma to the head or whatever. Like, he said he's gonna call the dispatcher, which I think might be serious, but we don't have the numerics either yet. Not yet, at least.
Set off gas behind the stall, 6D is in Delta Tech. 1018 box 4498, 1018 on box 4498 for 1040 code 1 for the order of engine 66. 548 dispatcher 200. Alarm box 2309, 3125 Park Avenue off East 159 Street. Fort David reports an alarm activation on the 4th floor. Roxville alarm box 2309, 3125 Park Avenue. That's off East 159 Street. Fort David reports an alarm activation on the number 4.
No, he didn't rob a roommate. They got into a fight or something, and apparently one of the roommates had a stick, I guess.
Proceed. Okay, 3 more minutes out.
Okay, got it.
That's good because you hear them making noises, but you wonder what's going on, you know?
Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
/mobile. I'm ABC News Chief Medical Correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton. As we adjust to a new normal amid the pandemic, it's important to remember that children and teens may be more vulnerable to stress. They react in part based on what they see from adults. According to the CDC, when parents deal with COVID-19 calmly, it helps their kids emotionally. Talk openly, share facts, keep a routine, and be a role model for resilience for your kids during challenging times. For more information, go to bbc7nyc.com.
Eyewitness News needs your help to protect our children. Have you seen Destiny? ABC7 and Ridgewood Savings Bank thank you for helping protect our children. It is 5:51. Details this morning. President Trump set to resume traveling next week with a trip to Arizona. The president has largely released the White House during the pandemic. The upcoming trip comes as Arizona's governor is expected to make a decision on easing restrictions in his state. The president says after Arizona, he hopes to travel to Ohio and is looking forward to getting his rallies back up and running.
Well, an experimental drug is offering a reason for hope in the worldwide fight against COVID-19. Health officials say a drug called remdesivir has proven effective in treating the coronavirus. This was from a major study. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health say the drug shortens the time it takes for patients to recover by an average of 4 days, taking it to 11 days as opposed to 15 days.
Population can check the resident attention dangerous condition 8646. 4 Emerson, 8646, 4 Emerson. Versus 8688. Third party caller states is transient buyer. Executed back to lot location.
Hey boys, it's on my cue. Show me forward everybody else on this evidence.
It was also mentioned, though, that a Chinese study released yesterday did not find any benefits from remdesivir. Experts say more international studies are needed.
552, a cemetery worker in Brooklyn is speaking out about the struggle to keep up with so much death caused by the virus. Ali Moore is a gravedigger at Greenwood Cemetery. He says sometimes it arrives as early as 3 a.m. and he'll work 14 to 15 hours to lessen the load for the next day. Due to the pandemic, Greenwood has been moved to the crematory where he performs 20 cremations a day.
Very hard to actually witness our family members just sitting down and just to say goodbye to somebody that they're never going to see again.
We haven't seen anything like this. Even September 11th wasn't like this. I mean, that was a shot on a one-time event. This is just continuing.
Well, the backlog at the cemetery is so overwhelming, even if the number of deaths fell to 0 by tomorrow, they would still need to work for an entire month.
It is now 5:53. The battle between theater chains and Universal, that's heating up. New details this morning, plus social distancing difficulties. Ahead at 6 this morning, one woman sharing her story and how her guide dog is trying to help.
So they're saying that it's hard for blind people to socially distance, which makes sense.
Arizona Center 15 minutes out, okay, 15 minutes.
Insomnia, huh? At some point I thought it was might have been narcoleptic or something, you know. But you know, sometimes coffee and such helps. Energy drinks, all good stuff. Are you in Virginia right now, or? But, you know, I don't think I have it. I just had a theory that I might have had it. But turns out it's just that I wasn't sleeping enough. And you know, when you do something like at the time when I thought I had it, it was when I was Uber driving. But then I figured, you know what? Driving is not the most. It's not an activity that's the most active, right? So does it make sense that you could feel tired while driving, sleepy while driving, especially when you're in the tunnels? Yeah. So but I did things to make sure that I was in good shape, you know. Whether that's just sleeping enough, whether it's energy drinks, coffee, whatever. And that's for ADD, or is that for or is that for like narcolepsy? You know, I thought I ran out of chips. I ran out of chips, but you guys remember those taco flavored chips? Apparently, I still have them. Apparently, I still have them. Tastes just like tacos. I'm editing the part now where
and is 2 times more absorbent than the leading ordinary brand.
that
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
the one guy came to.
Hi, I'm Ashley from First Alert. You're home, so take the time to review key safety steps to help protect your family. Start by installing smoke and carbon monoxide alarms on every level and in each bedroom.
I'm trying to mute this and it won't let me mute it. It's so weird. There we go. I don't know if you can hear me yelling at the guy.
Yeah, toes down. I just back to BZ. 10-4, thanks. Yeah, it's supposed to be 53 is going to be 998, 93, clean, 97 RMA.
first April 30th action.
Right.
Let's get right over to Sam Champion, who has more on the grand finale for these April showers. Sam.
Yeah, if you're ready,
Barbecue pulled pork nachos tonight. Sounds good.
Area 5, no 34, it's 6-4 ET. EMS is on scene. No further. Fox Engine 716. 7-1.
How you doing, Lisa?
Engine 7-1, yourself in the truck. 5-7, signal box 2308, Morris Avenue and Park Avenue for a car fire. Car fire, 4. 7-1 responding. That's cool. Ladder 5, 5. Ladder 5 responding. 5-7, signal box 2308, Morris Avenue and Park Avenue for a car fire. 602, dispatcher 200.
What was I saying? So, okay, it turns out the guy with the beating the guy with a stick. He was not assaulted, but they did request an ambulance. Requested an ambulance for him because he was an EDP. So if he didn't assault anybody and he was fighting with his roommate and he had a stick, what happened? I have a stick! I'm gonna hit you, man!
Show me 98, Brazilian.
Get away from me, man! I'm gonna hit you, man! Ah, I'm a crazy EDP! Somebody called the cops. The security guard, by the way. Cops showed up. Just said it was an EDP. Yes.
Show me 98, resuming my directive. Six 8.90 as well, so we'll go to that. Yeah, that was going to be 604K. So, looking it up. With 1084, we have nothing shown. You have any more information on this? Caller was a passerby with 911 with nothing from 10-4, we'll investigate for another minute. 604, dispatcher 200. 91, showing you was directed at 815 6th Street.
7-8 hours of sleep. It's always easier said than done. Especially when you're working almost every night. And you never run out of work to do. Not to mention the breaking news cycle that dictates when you work. I could be running out of my house at any time in a moment's notice for the right story. You guys recall the helicopter crash on the Midtown building.
1001 NCO Charlie on the air.
And some other jobs I can't think of right now. Quick little foot pursuit, you know.
Stored in unrefrigerated trunks parked outside of the funeral home. Neighbors said they had seen bodies being moved and stacked in the trunks for weeks outside the amputee Cleckley funeral.
Wow, they almost never show bodies on TV, but they are now.
Workers came in to move the bodies into two refrigerated trunks.
That was the same guy that we saw tonight.
Time is 6:04 and daily deaths reported in New Jersey.
Complaining is MOS school safety jumped by 3 individuals. 3 male black.
The nation's capital for a big meeting with President Trump. This comes as the state prepares to reopen parks.
Stand on, hands, they're gonna call back.
News reporter Candace McCowan is live in Jersey City with the story.
A male possibly psychotic episode, no weapons, no injuries.
So it sounds like a school safety agent got jumped or assaulted by 3 male blacks, according to police.
Fox 729, 1099, keep going positive. EMS is on the scene.
Any to proceed?
Sure.
Transport ticket from at 607, 607.
Response to that before.
1349 Fifth Avenue. To this unconscious. 63 New Jersey Ave, apartment 1202. EMS ETA will be 612, okay?
Tempo, give me ride.
She said, okay.
Tempo got you.
She might as well have said, okay. Showers possible throughout today, but heavy rain moves in, blah, 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 blah. You see, it was the same guy, This guy must have been carrying dead bodies all day, this guy. And he's so easy to recognize because of the yellow jacket and gas mask style mask. We'll just call him Bumblebee.
All I have so far is one male black, unknown clothing express.
Security
20-minute video. Oy vey.
Now it's going to be 4337. 4337. Ticket 63 at 608. Hold on. Yeah, take photos on the carry.
I got my complainant. Tesla. David.
Final touch on this video, and let's put it on YouTube. By the way, did anyone not see the whole encounter with highway police last night during the overturned tractor trailer in the Bronx? Did anyone not see that?
To interface, shall we do the directed at 1355 Herkimer?
150. Trader K.
So the entrance usually at the station house.
700.
Temple. 351 West 42, no readiness at 351 West 42. 75 Charlie at 1871 Rockaway Parkway. 10.
He's doing a directed overall way from 100 to 110. Ticket at 86 to 110.
Yeah, I needed that spot back because I put the phone against the vitamin water.
No injuries. That's going to be no injuries, nothing was taken.
When I'm home, I can sleep. When I'm home, I am on my computer. I'm also playing guitar, give myself a new thing to do. Netflix and chilling with the wife. Eating. And lastly, sleeping. Sleeping in the car is great when I was an Uber driver. When I'm sleepy, simply drop off the passenger, pull over almost anywhere, especially hydrants, and go to sleep. This job, I doze off for 1 minute and miss an address, forget about it. Missed the story of the night, could be hundreds of dollars I could have missed out on.
Boy.
58.
75 directed, 1406 Pickton Avenue.
Hey, no F words, Ashley, just kidding.
Charlie Pacific.
75 directed, 104, 106, Madison to Park Avenue.
Wow, I found a super big piece.
Parkway in Bushwick.
Hey, good morning, Mitchell. Can you tell them we're going to a disabled southbound drive at East 20th Street? And shoulder.
Adam.
Gray Honda Accord.
What do you got to eat, Pygo?
Bergen, Woodbine.
Oh jeez, look at this, look at this.
Many of you still need to be on the road right now. Toyota is here to help. We're offering an incredible 0% on our most popular Toyotas. Plus,
I hate it when ads come out of nowhere and you have no idea where the heck it came from. Check this out, right? I'm not sure if that's the bodies or not, but it's something. And look, they got a whole bunch of bleach. I don't know about y'all, but I hate bleach. I hate bleach. It burns my nose. These are photos taken by Paul Martin Kakugai, New York Post photographer. I'm trying to find the other. I could have swore there were more. Oh, there we go. So it looks like they were putting bodies in the small van, which we did see drive away, by the way. Quite a scene here with all these guys. What's that? Looks like there was quite a press scene here.
Charlie, 976 3rd Avenue.
Sorry, they at 162 Fifth Avenue, 162 Fifth Avenue, at a Chase Bank between West 2 and West 22. They started a female.
Can't tell if that's Lloyd. I don't think it's Lloyd. Didn't look like him. I'm not sure. Unless he got a haircut, maybe. Uh-oh, someone didn't have a microphone extension. But it looks like the Brooklyn borough president showed up as well. I don't know what this cop is telling them. I don't know who he is. Maybe he looks like the crime scene investigation guy or somebody. Maybe he's telling him, listen guys, you guys effed up big time. Before all y'all get fired, make sure you do this job, your last job, sterilely and cleanly and without any hiccups, okay? Because you see this officer behind me? You're gonna have to answer to him next after this last job that you're doing. And you don't, trust me, you don't want to end up in that police van. That was a convenient prompt. So this is exactly what they were doing. They were opening the doors like this, and then they were putting a dark something over the thing, literally blocking our view. Like, it was, don't want to say it was too difficult, but definitely didn't make it easy for us. You know. Oh, big mistake there. What are they missing? Booties. Because that fabric, they have the shoe covers that go over your shoes. Did not have that. No masks. I thought that was a Steelers logo for a second. How about them Steelers?
The 77 notified in regards.
But yeah.
All I have so far is 3 male youth, 15 to 17 years old.
You said Netflix and chill? Yeah, we watch Netflix and then we chill. How you doing? You're saucy. Must be in such a way. You got to work in a few hours. Oh, you're talking to Big G. Okay. Why weren't they refrigerated? Maybe they couldn't afford the refrigerated trucks. I'm not sure. That's dedication right there. Running in the morning with the rain. Well, I think the rain's over. What? Paid $96 million for ventilators, never showed up. Thank you, de Blasio.
Housing Glenwood, 5721 Avenue H. Show me doing directive. Item 1. 17 item 1. Southwest 50 and 91. Southwest.
Inside of 10 Nicholas Property Director, previous carrier 4794, 4794.
Calls for help, 1901 King Highway. Unknown condition, calls for a payphone.
You have the 10-3K come in to let.
Simple.
91 finally. 63 at 620.
That's crazy. A 30-year-old roommate grabbed this 27-year-old Russian girl's drink and threw it in the sink or something. And she stabbed her 8 times in the shoulder, face, stomach, and right thigh. They're both Russian girls. And she's expected to survive. Happened in Upper East Side. How dare you throw my drink in sink? Now you come here. I stab you multiple times with steak and knife. And you better not call this job in. I want you to be not likely to survive. She did survive, by the way. Oh, they didn't export because I don't have space. You know what? I'm not dealing with this space nonsense right now. I'm getting out of here. Shut down.
1245, Broadway, 145, Broadway, first floor. Close to Green Avenue. Female and Hispanic, waist, sweater, black jeans, pop, and that.
I didn't play my guitar yesterday, so I'm not happy about that. Because I was extensively working on that Blue Angels video, and that Jewish funeral video. So let's drive around Brooklyn right now.
The address 203 Home Street. On the gas, the Boulevard to Rockaway Avenue. Smoker to 1 Lincoln.
Thank God.
We don't
want a fire right now.
203 Home Street. On the gas, the Boulevard to Rockaway Avenue. Smoker to 1 Lincoln. Time is 0622, Brooklyn 434.
Yeah, USS Comfort leaving today. I think they treated what, a few hundred patients, not even the 1,000 that their capacity, you know, that they're able to treat. I didn't get tested because I wasn't qualified to get tested, you know? But let me tell you, I had all the symptoms. I couldn't even taste my food. I couldn't even smell. Another dedicated runner. But like Tom Hanks, I survived. Except it's just presumptive COVID. I can't say if with 100% I had it, but if I had all these symptoms that I never had in my life, does that sound like COVID? It sounded like it to me, you know?
Consultation with EMS President Steve, we got 10 AK. Other 176. 231 coming off Rockaway, okay. 7-4, booking engine 231. 231, message received. 7-4, the time is 0624, booking 434. The number 1 track, car 2314. 10-4. 624 dispatch. Hang around the time again. 625. That's in regard to the 30. The dark potential. Notion is St. Mark. St. Paul. 7 boy. 7 boy. They're going to go for the cannon. Going to 61 to New York, how are they? What is that, Terminal black side 6, wearing a black jacket, black pants, black shoes, in front of the store, going towards 3rd Ave. Hey, what's Charlie?
Who's your advisor? 5.
So I turn for 130 to the 6 regarding Charlie job. Mileage is 20767. Diane 44.
Update 44, we're using 1 engine and 2 trucks. We have rubbish in the apartment, extinguish what you can. And we just rented it out.
Direct by all 56.
Are you on there? Alright, take you out on 627, enjoy. 773 Madison, close to the east.
I'm jealous of that weather, Catherine.
19 Adam. 10-4, thank you. Enterprise.
You stored out EMS, Foxy 44, we have a occupant of the apartment who wants to get checked out. What?
What's the condition of the patient for EMS?
Again, 1560 flat, which will be a final.
The condition of the patient for EMS.
That's on a 61 to 150.
44 to Brook, I believe it's difficulty breathing. Okay.
So be responsible to take that.
I'm the 628 for 4 please.
10-4, 629 is okay. No? 96. 10-4. Bus number 459. No description is stated the homeless female refusing to get off the bus. Thank you.
Atlantic Barclays Center, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
Mail call with the vehicle. That's all I have right now.
Okay, 44, we're going to keep 1 and 1, the rest can go. Okay.
That's on 6921 12th Avenue.
That's all.
Male hit the male caller with a vehicle, Upper East Side. I'm not looking to go there at all.
10-4-631.
I don't know. It's a basketball place, so I don't know sports. Is Knicks basketball? The only basketball I know is the Chicago Bulls with Michael Jordan. Oh, and I also know Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace. Speaking of which, there's a Kobe Bryant painting here, like a mural here somewhere.
112 and 1. No further east 1201.
I'm just not sure where it is. It's somewhere around here. I think I see a cat, but I'm not sure.
One Charlie. It's on Charlie.
Oh, what a night. December back in 53.
Show me going to the tunnel.
Cause I remember, oh, what a night. Anyone seen the Jersey Boys? I want to see them play. I only seen the movie. In fact, on my flight to Hawaii, I think I saw some of it as well. Pretty good movie. Why don't we ever take 5th Avenue? Let's take 5th Avenue. Oh, this reminds me of the area where, oh, it was so funny. This kid ran away from home or something, right? He's a teenager. So there was like 3 police cars and like, I don't know how many cops, 6 to 8 cops, all going, I don't want to say running, but you know, walking after this kid who ran away from home or something. Then they were talking to the dad, talking, you know, long story short, it was an interesting YouTube video, and a lot of folks were saying, oh wow, all those cops, 1 kid, but the thing is, that kid went over as an EDP job. And when there's an EDP job, all available units respond. Because you gotta think, EDPs are unpredictable. EDPs have killed cops. EDPs can kill themselves, and EDPs can kill other people. So I can definitely see how NYPD will send all available units. So 5th Avenue, what can I say? 1 lane. It's a bike lane here. Restaurants and such. Don't hit the cyclists wearing camouflage. Of all things he could be wearing, he's wearing camouflage. Camouflage. Check this out. He's about to pass me up. Is he looking to get hit by a vehicle? Watch this. Watch this. Okay, hold on. Only in New York, folks. Only in New York. Is he going hunting somewhere, or hunter camo? Hunter camo. Yeah, I just moved down here to New York City. I was hoping I can hunt some deer in Staten Island down here. How you doing, RJ? Blah, blah. We went to the funeral. We went to the funeral home. No lights, nothing. You know, when I was a cyclist in dim weather like this, you know, where there's no sunlight, I would use my, you know, my flashing, strobing cycling lights. I had one on my helmet. I actually had one on my bicycle on the rear as well. But yeah, 5th Avenue, don't look towards, you know, getting the wave of greens. It's not somewhere you get the wave of greens.
Apartment 1. For the anterior motion.
Yeah, cyclists here will run lights, and it's pretty much pretty rampant. No big deal at all. I've always heard about other cyclists getting tickets, but I never got one. And I probably ran hundreds of lights as a cyclist and a bike messenger, by the way. How much longer I'm staying out? I think I'm pretty much done. But if something happens in Brooklyn right now, and I'm close by, guess what? Show me rolling. Yeah, Fifth Avenue is nicer looking, I think. Fifth Avenue. I remember this diner over here. Found myself spent a night with a friend. Woke up in the morning. She suggested we go to that diner. That's when I first moved here. And that's how I remember that diner. It wasn't too where are they going? Show me going, show me going.
A1B11 auto. A1 Sergeant right at the time. No problem. There's a suicidal, no injuries. He had the kitchen knife taken away. He's the male white wearing gray sweatpants, black sweater. No caller is the husband to either male. Units arrive alive at Boston 84 upon arrival in ADP. You decide to use time to discover if it contains.
All right.
The force whenever possible.
Someone has a knife. He's about to kill himself. His husband took the knife away from him and called 911. In Bushwick right now, Bushwick, Brooklyn. Do not have diners out here in Denver, Colorado. Not interested in that EDP job. Why does she sound like she's laughing? Like, I think in the morning they laugh and joke around the most. See, I only went like, I think 5 intersections and already there's a light again. How about that? But in this area, I'm not really hearing too much as far as activity goes. Someone cleaning the bus stop, that's about it. Alright, they arrived at that EDP job. So is this bat stuff for real or what? So I don't know if I believe the whole bat thing. You know, when they talk about, that's a pleasant sounding dispatcher. Oh, thank you. Then disregard. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, Canadians, how do you feel about the Canada Goose protest? I like this image right here. Check it out. You can see the hill going up. See that? Oh, perfect timing. I mean, this place is pretty busy. If anyone does not know this area, this is Greenwood Cemetery in Sunset Park. It looks quite grand from here, especially that structure, that Gothic style, whatever style structure. Greenwood Cemetery. Is that a mausoleum? Pretty, maybe that's where they have all the money stashed. I like that look there. You see that hill? It's pretty cool. You guys remember that Sunset Park social distancing video? Oh, by the way, I still gotta try those motorcycles that you rent. But I heard it fails on folks, you know? And then the brakes don't work, and then you fall, and then you, I heard there's a lot of lawsuits. From those, what is it? What is it called? I totally forget what they were called. I think it starts with a V. Viber? No. Nope, can't think about it.
For 77 Charlie, 77 Charlie David. EP put his name regards to master, please. For 3. 4 personnel confirmed 83. Boy. 143 Street, Alexander.
944. Box 844, we're going to transmit a 1045 code 4 as per EMS.
Just tell me the last lead that came over from the 1045.
I said it was 2 for allocation today.
1047.
1047. How's the unit rated?
Yes, we assure you.
Alright, they don't need ESU for the suicidal guy with the knife whose husband called the job in. His husband called it the job in. This is the MTA bus terminal, by the way, New York City Transit. Huge, huge garage where all the buses are stored.
712. Mark the bus, got 11, you can mark at $90, thanks.
Yeah, code 4 though. I think they just wanted to get checked out. They were a diff breather, from what I heard at least.
76 Charlie.
76 Charlie.
It shows out housing out of.
I only believe what Dr. Fauci says. So remember, folks, whatever you do, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Exercise universal precautions. You know, whether it's wearing a mask, a bandana, just don't look like a bandit, okay? Did I mention washing your hands? And remember, when you wash your hands, don't just wash it for 5 seconds. You've got to wash it. You've got to wash it while singing happy birthday. Once you're done singing happy birthday, and don't sing it fast either. Sing happy birthday at a relatively normal speed. Once you're done, then you're done washing your hands. After that, make sure you carry hand sanitizer on you. Go everywhere with it. If you can't find it in stores, forget about it. And with that, I'll give you the president is going to speak further on this matter. Thank you, Dr. Fauci. These are great people. These are great people. Very talented and popular to what they say about me on Twitter. Guess what? I didn't say I was going to fire the guy. I mean, I think he's a great guy. He's a great doctor. All I did was retweet a tweet And then they're making a bunch of fake news about me. It's horrible. But the people in the back room, folks, the people of the medical team, we had a fantastic team, super talented, okay? I only fire people on The Apprentice. Doesn't happen in my house, the White House, by the way. Does my adrenaline go up to jobs or in all days work? Huh? I see you guys like that one, huh? Adrenaline probably when I'm rolling to a job, or if I'm get to a job and I'm trying to find, you know, I don't know, whether it's a pursuit or you know, trying to find the flames of fire, trying to find the perp. Or I get to see it and it's like bodies on the ground. There's CPR being done. That's some pretty crazy stuff. Why is New York's plates yellow? I think the newer ones are different. And in fact, we had to vote on it. We had to vote on the next New York plate, right? I think they had 4 options. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the yellow plate. I don't think it is. I don't think it's not visually pleasing. I really like the Delaware plates. I think it's either black or a dark navy or something. I think it's black. I think it's black with like maybe white or yellow text. I forget specifically. I'm going the speed limit, and I got this truck. It's like tailgating.
235, Tom 4, thank you.
You still in a candy store on 179 Hillside? Nah, not particularly. Take you to the candy shop. No, bird, fly away before I hit you. Yeah, I don't think I hit the bird. The business name on the right. What business name is that? Oh wow, that's about 500,000. 500,000 bodies buried there. The one in Queens is pretty big too. The one in Queens. That one looks pretty. That one looks pretty massive. Anyone heard of the Lonely Island song called Diaper Money? I got a grave plot. I got a grave plot right next to my dad. Like he's rapping about that he bought a grave plot. Or, yeah. Hilarious. It was the Lonely Island, by the way, who inspired me to want to take a improv, hip-hop, rap class, but I didn't end up doing it.
Avenue to Irving Avenue.
Looking at engine 249. 249, utilize universal precautions. Sir, utilize universal precautions. You're responding to a key recall. 249, that's all. 5-3.
Run, pigeon, run!
Catcom 63 hours of F580 on 17.6267. Units, good morning.
Oh. Wasn't who I thought she was.
60 Charlie.
Can I squeeze this? I don't think so.
40877 Long call, that's for EDP history.
Yeah, but what's the job?
Shaka? Okay, responding. To say soldier, right on the 15 on fire, 40873, 14th cross.
Is it a fire or carbon monoxide alarm?
Carbon monoxide alarm.
CO alarm. Ah! I made the turn for nothing. CO alarm. Well, you'll see a whole bunch of fire trucks show up. That's what I hate about police dispatch, by the way. Because what you'll see is, you see there's already a fire truck here and they're just chilling. They just rolled here non-emergency, as you can see. In fact, I think they're just leaving at this point. Because it's nothing.
111.
Because, you know, they'll say 59 for fire, 59 for the fire job, but it's not a fire, you know? Could be a alarm activation, CO, whatever. Odor of smoke, odor of gas. Silly stuff. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I should have stopped longer, huh? But I think I checked the YouTube demographics of our subscribers, and I think it was like, 80% male or 70%, I forget, something like that. Go shawty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. You're going to find me in the club, bottle full of Bud. And by Bud, I mean Budweiser. For me, I'll have Bud Light Lime. Although I gotta say, the last time I drank is when I got presumptive corona. I had like 2 blue moons. I didn't have much sleep. And then the next day, boom, got sick. No Tito's. What's Tito's? 7.5%. Yes, Janelle, actually, that is quite not a bad recipe to be making your own hand sanitizer. Just make sure you keep it away from some of these kids who like to get drunk drinking hand sanitizer. Okay? That will be all today from Dr. Fauci.
10-4, 1092, or 10-8.
Blue Moon is quite good, especially with some orange. I think one time I poured a little bit of orange juice in the Blue Moon, and it was quite good actually. It was quite good. Oops. Oh, Fort Hamilton police. I see them kind of often, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure how long we were live. I didn't see the time for the last one. I'm glad that I was able to end it on my terms and not, you know, oh no, YouTube connection failed and I can't even end the broadcast. I hated it when that happens. So I'm glad I was able to start a new one properly. So I'm not sure how the previous one is. I think this one was like 168 minutes now, which is 2 hours 40 minutes. And I'm not sure how much the previous one was, but I think you know, I think I was out. Ooh, a squirrel. Oh, never mind, he disappeared. So as I was saying, yeah, I think it was quite a few hours last night, and you know, unfortunately only one job. But you know, wait till it gets busy, or maybe the weekend, or maybe. Actually, I'm noticing you're responding to stuff from. I'm not sure how far back you are watching, because that trucker tailgating was like maybe 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure if you're 5 minutes behind or not. So anyway, yeah, decent night. The rain sucked. The job at least was worth it. Waiting all the time, just not sure who used it. I did not see it on 7. I saw it on 4. Not sure about the other channels. I guess we'll find out. And yeah, stay tuned tonight for Thursday night. I gotta change this to Wednesday night part 2, by the way. And yeah, see you guys tonight. You too, JC. Take care, Pie Girl, Ashley, Devin. I know what's her name already left. Mark. Epic, who mentioned Blue Moon is potent. And have a good Wednesday. You too, RJ and Christopher. And you're saucy. Never forget when they asked Hillary Clinton what kind of sauce she likes her. What's the one thing she never goes without? Hot sauce. Remember that? Frogster Jones says essential service. No problem, Robert Jamieson. Stock up for fall. What do I need for fall? Take care, folks. I'm going to sleep. More like I'm probably going to go play guitar. See y'all on the next one.